Merhaba, hoş geldiniz, or hello and welcome. My name is Becky, and this is the Magical Becky Me channel. Thank you so much for stopping by and being here today. We have an exciting collaboration. We are showing our top 10 favorite pins, or our top 10 pins, and this is hosted by Sara over at Sara's Disney Magic. Everyone will be linked in the description down below. Thank you, Sara, for allowing me into this collaboration, or back into this collaboration, because I did this last year when she started it, and we had to pick 5. Now we get to pick last year. Now we get to pick 10 this year, and I'm excited about it. There will be some repeats, though. My favorites don't change all that often. And this one will always probably be in my top. This was the first pin that I really did not think I was going to get. Well, this one kind of started my collection. I had bought a pin before, around the same time. I was in the parks, and I wasn't collecting pins at this point in time. But I did find a Donald pin that I wanted to get, and it was a Donald Halloween pin because I was there during the Halloween season. It was late September that I was there, and I fell in love with that pin, so I picked that one up. I also fell in love with this pin, but I did not pick it up until like December. And I'm really, really glad I picked this one up. It is the Up House with like cute marbles for the balloons, and I love the copper tone that the house has. It's just a stunning, stunning pin, and I love the uniqueness, and there's not been a pin quite like this to replace it. So there's the back of it, and it's just a stunning, beautiful pin, and I love this one. So this one will always probably be in my top, if not my #1 pin. So I picked that one first. That one was easy. The rest of them were a little bit more difficult. Let's see. So I mostly picked my favorite characters. I traded for this pin with Ginger over at Just Ginger's Love of Disney. And it's a Shanghai pin, and it's got Pluto on there, and it's got like a green background with gems and diamonds, rhinestone type stuff in there, and then the background itself is glittery on this pin. And it's just a gorgeous pin, and it is a Shanghai Disney pin, and I love it. And I love Pluto, so got that one. That is a top 10. This one I picked up at the parks recently when I was there in November. So you probably have already seen this one, but it is one of my favorites. It's Dapper Mickey and Dapper Donald, and I had to get it because I like Mickey, but Donald is my boy, so I love it. And the colors are spot on for their favorites. So you got Donald with his blue and Mickey with his red, and it's really pretty. Love this pin as well. This is another, I think it's Hong Kong. I can't really read the back very well, but this is Cogsworth in a teacup, and it's really pretty. And the teacup is very glittery. You can kind of see it. But I do love Cogsworth. He's one of my favorite sidekicks. And I'm pretty sure this one is, it's really tiny, so it's hard to read it, but I'm pretty sure it says Hong Kong. So, great. Great collection. This one is combines my two loves. I love Harry Potter, and I love Disney. And I love Stitch. So, kind of combine, well, Stitch is Disney, so it combines two of my loves. So, you've got Stitch dressed up as Harry Potter, and you've got Scrump dressed up as Hedwig, and you've got a sock that says Free Lilo, and it's hilarious and cute, and this was a gift from my brother for Christmas one year. So, perfect pins so far. So, alright, next up is this gorgeous Star Wars pin, Return of the Jedi 40th anniversary from last year. And I had a friend pick this up for me because it's a D23 pin, and I'm not a D23 person, so I had a friend pick this one up for me, and I'm so appreciative of this pin because it is one of my favorite scenes in one of my most favorite movies, and the music gets me every time. It gives me chills, and it makes me emotional, and it's so good. And you've got the green and the red, which the green, you would think it's Christmassy, but really the green is a lightsaber color, and it's Luke's lightsaber at that point in time, and red is obviously a villain lightsaber color, so you've got the green and the red, if you don't know. So that's what that one is. There's the back of it. It says D23 on there. So it is a great, wonderful pin, and I love it so much. These next ones, like I said, I picked up at the park at Disneyland when I was there in November, and I could not pick a favorite of these four, excuse me, and so that's why I chose them all. So I love the castles, and this one is one of my favorites of the castle pins that I have, because one, the bottom is my favorite color of yellow, and the top is super glittery and sparkly, and it just looks like a diamond shining in the sun, and it's stunning, and I love it so much. And I love the little arch as well that you see down here. It's just a gorgeous pin, and I'm so glad I picked this one up, because I could not imagine a more perfect pin, to be honest with you. So I picked up that one, and then I fell in love with the Disneyland D pin while I was there in the parks in 2019. I did not pick it up, and I have not been able to find it since. So I found this one as a replacement instead, and it's really pretty. I love the coloring in it. It's very Sleeping Beauty-esque, which I love and appreciate, because Disneyland is the Sleeping Beauty castle. So love that aspect, and I love that the castle is kind of like a mirror effect as well. So stunning, gorgeous pin. I do love this pin a lot. And then I have two more pins. One of them is a Disney 100 pin, and it was my favorite of the Disney 100 pins, and probably because the color scheme is most fitting for this. I didn't love the Disney 100 platinum look on a lot of the things, but this one, it worked because it is the statue of Prince Eric with Ariel, and Ariel is in color, and then Eric is pretty much already the statue of Eric is already this color anyway, pretty much, so I liked this one. So I picked this one up as well when I was in Disneyland, and it's gorgeous. I love it. So you've got E for Eric down there, and Ariel is just looking lovingly at the statue, and that's a really beautiful pin. I love it. And then I have a few in this series, but I had to get this one as well, because I can't call myself a Maleficent fan if I don't pick up Maleficent. So I have a few, and like I said, I have a few, like 4 in this series. This makes number 5. So I had to pick up Maleficent. And I love the coloring in there with the purples and the green fire and her staff and Diablo. And thorns, like the thorn shadows inside of the purple as well. It's really, really beautiful. And then the window or whatever is in the background. And it is pin on pin. So Maleficent is the pin on this back of this other pin. So it's really pretty. Love this pin. These are my top 10 pins, and I love them so much. Please go check out everyone's channel. Let me know what your favorite pin was, or if we are twins on any of these. Let me know in the comments down below. And until next time, guys, thanks again, Sarah, for inviting me into this, and I'll see you later. Good-shooters!